Well, I guess everybody can mess up from time to time, and I did a big mess up. So I am trying to rectify it. Hang on. So hopefully it's not that bad. I just got through doing an Artapalooza taping with Tish Winters at the Artist Haven, and that goes on Wednesday nights. And this was the project I worked on, and I usually set up another camera right there, but I forgot to hit record. So many things were running through my mind at the same time, so I am very sorry. And our internet's having trouble, so it cut me off a lot. It's just has been a day. Anyway, so I want to talk you through what I did tonight. And this is a canvas from Artist Till Death. And they make these, they etch in like a little channel in there, kind of create your own little border. And you can paint the outside edge, incorporate it in. It gives you some options, as well as the underside has a groove cut in so that you can hang it whichever direction you want. So I did these little mermaid tails a while back. There's another video on it, and I will link it with this, where I took the silicone molds and I dry painted them with different pigments, and then put extra resin from different pores into them and create these guys. So they've been around for a while, and I've been contemplating what to do with them, because the tricky part is they're kind of, well, they're cut off. So either I could make it look like a mermaid massacre, or I could do something fun with them. So I have some of these quartz stones that are here, and also some rainbow colored ones as well. And I created little clusters with those guys and drizzled some resin over them. And then there's some other ones that are in here, right in here. And these are like acrylic kind of stones. Let me show you these guys. So they have really big ones and a couple different shapes. So they're not exactly identical. And same thing with the little guys. So I scattered some of those around in there too to kind of break it up a little bit visually. And then, of course, I had some little bitty stones, as well as some of the little crystals, the acrylic crystals I put down there. Now the background, I painted that ahead of time, and this outside edge color here is, where is it? Okay, where'd it go? Here it is. These are some Illuminite acrylic paints, and that's Halo Violet Gold, and it comes off a little bit sheerer than it looks. But it's a really pretty, kind of a violet gold color. And then this sand color right here is this, a metallic bronze. So all these paints here are the Lumiere collection. And so the blue here, I've got a combination of 3 different blues. I went from a darker to kind of a medium blue. Let's see, the darker one is indigo. And then the medium tone one is a pearlescent blue. And I'll put a picture at the end of this video so you can have the names if you want to check out the paints. And then the lighter one was pearl turquoise. So I just gave it a kind of a brushy look to it. Wanted to have a little fun with it, but to also be painterly like, because these were kind of painted too. And I'm hoping tomorrow, the next day, to do a second coat and maybe hit it with some white paste and create some, just a little bit of wavy look to it. But for now, we're gonna put this sucker to the side and let it cure up. But I think it turned out pretty good. Not such a massacre. All right, here's the next day on this guy. It's not hard cured, but it's definitely okay enough for me to handle right now, but it cured really nicely. So very, very cool. Gonna hopefully do another coat on this to put in some waves. With these guys, as you could tell, I'm, you know, vertical here and they are not falling off. So yay. Everything is glued in nicely, in other words. Very happy with this. A lot of little sparkles in the background. Now the quartz will go a little bit on the transparent side when you pour resin on them. The crystals I expected. So the next one I might put a couple more crystals on top and kind of partially glue them down in a couple spots. So, whoops, let me zoom in. So they still have a quartzy kind of look to them, kind of like that one right there. But overall, super happy. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, but definitely hit the bell to get notified next time I put a video up. There you go.